Hi folks, and welcome back to some more Hearts of Iron 4. Today, we win World War II as the British Raj. No, we're not going to win World War II today. That's a little bit optimistic. What we might do is try and hold our own in Burma and maybe push into the Kingdom of Siam and then maybe into... I was going to call it Korea. It's Vietnam, isn't it? Yeah, Vietnam. We're going to push into that and sort that out over there. At least, well, I mean, that's the potential objective here. We have been pushed back to the border behind this river, and we did not expect this. This was a bit grim, so we need to come back from this. How are we doing in? Yeah, we're gonna be short of everything. I need to watch manpower. We might have to make some unpopular decisions here, but this is how it's going to be, unfortunately. Let's have a look at this. We're going to be short on lots of equipment. We'll just do what we can. What are we making at the moment? Military factories. We've got a port. Oh, where's this one? Port in Burma? It's got to be somewhere down here, I think. Unless it's that one. Could be that one. Anyway, let's see how we get on. And we've got some points to spend. So let's roll into this and actually make some use out of what we've got. Oh, nice. We have a 50% discount on that, which means we could go straight to Air Superiority Mission, Air Wing Mission Experience. Ace Generation Chance. Ace Generation Chance. Remember, it's all about those Bollywood movies. We're setting up the industry of the future. That's the important thing to do here. I'm thinking, I mean, what is this? Integrated Convoy Defense. Yes, that actually does help our convoys. Let's spend a huge wad of stuff on there. And on Land Doctrine. Okay, we're going down here. I mean, there is some benefits for infantry. We haven't got the motorization. We're a long way from getting motorization at the moment. But that's fine. And let's roll the time. We have to watch this manpower now. So we're going to try and pull these forces back down into here. We've got Brits wandering about in this. I'm not quite sure what the deal is. Britain's trying to get out. Britain's managed to pull some sort of defense. Oh, and surround these guys. That's excellent news. Okay. Kodandera Madapa Cariapa wounded. That's one of my generals. Yeah, not good. Not good. But are we holding the line? Communist China offers support. Mao Zedong has arrived at our capital to discuss our situation. Meeting with independence activists as well as the government, he stated that our independence is a vital national interest of Communist China and they're willing to support any attempt to move towards greater independence. Alright, add Chinese support which grants daily autonomy progress. Okay, how's that gonna... This is interesting. So Communist China would dislike us if we refuse. But I think we can live with that. What I'm curious is to how the UK would view this. Because, as we know, there's a very weird situation where if Communist China breaks away, it will join the Allies, pulling the Allies into a war with China, which is really weird, ahistorical. They're currently just in a war with Japan and those lot, and in a faction, so they haven't broken away. I don't know. I'm going to say yes, because I honestly don't know what's going to happen with that. We'll just play it and see. We'll take the benefit and then see what happens. I don't think we have any great... We can exhort heroism, so we can get war. We could do with war support. Okay, let's go weekly war support. Let's hit that one, and we'll take that. So what we really want is just to... I guess we get more troops on this border. We need this army here training up as fast as possible. Supply is going to be an issue, but we've got to deal with this somehow. Have we got the troops out of here? If we can hold this, this would be something. They are trying to... They're trying to move up there, which would be madness. I just want them to get to the port. And honestly, I think I would... If we can get back to the port... Right, let's pull those guys out. So there are this army here. I've got them defending ports all over the place. We need to pull them away from areas that we can't... I mean, I can still help over here, I think. But this bit is currently lost. So let's pull that out. And then those guys can at least get out of there safely, we hope. And then we'll see what happens. So there's a potential for a cut-off here, but at the moment, the enemy are just really, really punishing. And that gives us quite... I think that gives us quite a bad front line there. Do we go for a counterattack? My guys aren't particularly well set up for counterattacking, I've got to be honest. We've got to get the next division trained and ready to go. Do you know what we haven't got and what I would absolutely love? The intelligence agency. I'm going to spend 5 factories. It might just help us see what's going on. And I think if we have passive bonuses, it helps with air detection and stuff like that. The Air Force at the moment... Oh, at least that's okay. At least that's okay. That's something. And they are getting experience, so that's quite good. Right, nice. Nice. That's a bit of a relief. There's a poor British division here, completely trapped and cut off. We don't know what to say about that. We're hoping that the Allies can hold this. This poor guy's in a bit of a mess. Nothing I can do to help with that, unfortunately. Air wings. Wait, these guys... Oh, you know what? We may as well throw this in here. Air superiority. We don't need to... We're not getting bombed anywhere, so that's fine. Let's take a look at the Navy as well. Let's just stick them over... Do you know what? I need to go that army first. And... Air superiority. We're going to add them onto that army as that job. Because this army's going to get to the front pretty damn quick. Right, let's see what the Navy's up to. We've got 2 ships who are becoming veteran submarine hunters. This is what we like to see with our British design of ship. I don't think there's any time for training, unfortunately. Let's put engage at low risk. And we're going to put repair priority high. An automatic split off. Let's train this guy up. We may as well. We may as well. It's going to be my training fleet. And then we'll add them into the regular fleet as they train up. Okay, the Indian Navy is coming. This is what we like to see. There's all sorts of trouble kicking off. We got there to help, but we couldn't save them, unfortunately. There was a lot of enemy submarines over there. Okay, so we're on pause. Let's take a look. I need to keep an eye on this. This looks like the... I mean, there's Japanese divisions. Oh, wait. In we go. There's Brits attacking over here. Let's pull those in. Let's get some reinforcements over there. Ah, god damn it. They managed to teleport someone in at the last second. Don't you just hate it when the AI does that? We will develop overwhelming strength over there. Anyway, let's go and see where the rest of our guys are. So we've got dudes coming from... Nice, they're coming across. We brought these guys from Africa. So this might well be our attack division. We will develop a new format. Let's see, how much artillery? We've got artillery. So I'm going to edit this, and then I'm going to duplicate it, and we're going to go to this, and we're going to go attack divisions. We'll call them attack divisions. We're going to make them a bit stronger. We've got defense divisions, or regular sheep divisions. We've got attack divisions. What can we put in there? We need this. I don't know if we've even got any. That'll have to do. And what we need is more artillery. Much more artillery. Boom. Let's take some of those out, though. That's a good combat width. That will do. That should be fairly heavy. And we'll put these like that. And what we're going to do... Can't remember where I'd set these guys to go. Oh, they're going to hold the line up there. Let's hold them back a bit, actually. Cancel the order. And we're just going to let these guys train up somewhere safe. Calcutta will be absolutely fine. Change the template to attack division. We've got 4 towed anti-air available. Just a minute. That can't be right. Oh, we're waiting for a civilian factory. Sorry, a military factory to be produced. Well, it shouldn't be long. There we go. That's going to fill that gap. So we're actually going to get those guys trained up properly. And I think they are the best for the attacking purpose. Do you know what? We may have someone even better now. Let me have a look. Has he come across? No, I thought we were going to get Ord Wingate as a general. Do you know what? Thanks for your suggestions in the comments. I actually looked him up. Only on Wikipedia. I haven't had a proper in-depth read, so take this for what you will. He seems like a grade A arsehole. He was the guy who was responsible for organising the Chindits, who were like long-range... Think of them as long-range jungle commandos. There were brigades of troops who would penetrate behind the Japanese lines and operate deep behind Japanese territory. But the way he acted and what he did, he was absolutely off his rocker. He was either a madman or a genius, and from what I've read, I'm leaning more towards madman, and perhaps slightly overrated. However, his achievements will have been boosted in... He was also a brutal arsehole, but his achievements will have been boosted in this region because Britain was desperate to portray any sort of action as a victory over here because they'd been pretty much rolled up and lost Singapore and everything. It was quite a disaster for Britain. Okay, so we have the intelligence agency. So make of that what you will. I haven't done a full read-up on his biography or full study, and Wikipedia is not always the most reliable place to get information. But from a brief read, my eyes have been open. That was really interesting. He did some good stuff. He did some impressive stuff. He did some bad stuff. And he was an arsehole. And he was mad. So there you go. History with MarkGFL. What should we go for next? I guess we want a cryptology department. And we'll start getting a spy recruited. Generally, I don't like wasting efforts on these, but I mean, at the moment, I think we might be able to get something that helps us. So at least we've got the air support, which is something. Now then, we've got the front line has stabilized somewhat. That looks like an area that we could beat back. Actually, that does. Let's go help. Because I think the Chinese are getting involved over there as well. And it'd be much nicer if we're sat behind a river. So we're always on the lookout for somewhere where we can punish the enemy. The Kingdom of Greece has capitulated. We kind of expected that. Do we need to pay much attention? I've got some troops defending ports in Africa because we do not want to lose Africa. Oh, is this the point? We can now go for... Oh, yeah. We can go for that. There's a bit of an issue with that, is that we can't put radar on it. But I don't think it'd be any worse than the design we're making from the British. I've just realised. I mean, we can't do that. We need the... Oh, God. There's so many more things now. To do radar, we need the Land Warfare Breakthrough Scientific Research Department. So that's the thing. April of 42. That would be potentially useful. What about guns? We are behind in guns. We're not making the old stuff yet, so I don't feel a need to just rush that forward. This would all be super useful. Oh, God, yeah. Supplies. Let's get the supplies, because they add... And we've got a bonus for this one. Let's just get that going. Let's do this, actually. So we're going to get the dockyards back. So the next time this finishes, which is going to be really quickly, we're going to actually design our own destroyer. And we can cancel that license production. But I do need... Shame we can't get this from Britain, but anyway. We need the land... Is it under air? Oh, it might be under air. It is under air, isn't it? If we want radar at all. Oh, that sucks, I think. Huh. How many factories have we got? It's kind of a waste. I think we do have to play a big part in this, though, so... I'm actually going to stick one in. We're going to put it... We're going to start construction on it now. We'll get military factories built, but we're going to start construction on this. I think it's the air one for radar. I might be wrong in that. So, how's the Second Army doing? Second Army is training up. They're doing well. They're doing well. I don't need that army extending up there. Thank you very much. We do not need... this is going to be slightly awkward because I'm going to have to... Hang on. I hate this. I hate redrawing lines in. We'll look at that in a second. Come on, just shrink this. Delete it all. Delete it all. For heaven's sake. Right, just delete that. I do despise sometimes drawing lines in. Right, give me a order like that and get planning, and that's fine. He may reorganize a little bit as long as he holds that position. That's fine. That's okay. We've got new guys coming on. We've got the Gurkhas. Right, let's have a look at this. Let's take a proper look at this. So we got the Indian Gurkhas, recruitable population factor 2%. That's actually really nice. Is one of the things that we wanted. I said I might have to do an unpopular choice here, and this is the one I'm looking at. This actually sets us back on the road to independence. However, it modifies the princely states, the debuff that we've got, or buff, depending on how you look at it. Recruitable population factor plus 5%. And as we have no other means of changing this, I think that's going to be a necessary change. We can do jungle training, but it doesn't help any of our regular troops. It only helps special forces, of which, at the moment, we're not building any. And that sucks. But they all get it, right? They do all get it. Having said that, there's nothing else, apart from going down here, which is particularly exciting me. The Navy funding and the RAF funding, I think that might help. I'm going to do it because I think we need the population. I don't think we've got any choice in the matter. Let's see. Do we have a general who would be awesome in this role? We don't have anyone who is a mountaineer. What are you doing, by the way? Oh, yes, we do have a border on there. That's fine. He's quite a good one as well. I will leave him there. Do you know what? We're gonna form the Corps of Mountaineers. This is what we're gonna do. Let's see. What's a good mountaineer colour? Light blue. Do we have anything that looks like a mountain in here? That sort of looks more like a blue Christmas tree. I have no idea. We'll go with that one. We'd have to recruit someone new, which we could do. So do we have Cyril Buller? We have no genuine Indian guys, do we? Which sucks. They're all British. I wonder if this is going to change in the upcoming DLC. I don't think anyone's terribly good anyway, so I guess we're going to promote... I'm going to promote this guy just because he looks different. Yeah, let's do that. Cyril Buller, those are decent stats to start off with. And let's see. I want to see what the template's like. That's not bad. That is not bad. I don't know where we're going to use these guys. I would like the combat width to be up to 20. We won't get 25 because of the type of troops. This is how I like to build these guys, and I like to have everything else in support for maximum. This is the more expensive way of doing it, though. Be aware of this. So logistics is going to be important. We're going to take our cavalry. We're going to definitely take support artillery, and we're definitely going to take engineers. And we're definitely going to take support anti-air and save all that. And there we go. We are going to recruit some more mountaineers. They're super exciting stuff. Maybe. Mountaineers to go and fight in the jungles. They should be pretty good at lots of things. I will look at the research. Actually, we can have a look at that now, can't we? I just want to use them. I want to make use of the special troops, which I think is the more exciting stuff. So, Special Forces, Mountaineers. Is there anything extra in there? We get the Rangers, which is movement on mountains. And that is cold acclimatization. There's nothing extra, is there? It'll all make it cool. The Marines get the jungle one. They get the jungle bonus. Right, we pushed back over there, which is great, which has shortened the line slightly. Trouble is, these guys are behind a river. What we want to do is break through here and cut those divisions off. And that, my friend, is why we're going to use these guys once they've finished training up. And they're not far away. Let's take a spy. We will just take the one with the best stats. And Kitchener. And we form the cryptology department. And I will leave it at that for the time being. Because what I really want to do is get those constructions done. So, give me a spy. Go start setting up an intel network around here. We just want to see what's going on. Oh, nice. We're going to do our dockyards. Yep, we've built the destroyer. Here we go then. Build a new ship. We are going to go... That's the one that's built under license, right? Or is it? No, this is the one that's under license. Okay, let's edit this. Ah! Are we... No, we can. We can put this stuff on. That's cool. Sonar, because we need to detect those submarines. We can't put... We can't put radar on. We're going to put those on because you never know what we might actually meet. Anti-submarine warfare. And... rapid-fire light guns, I guess. Yeah, it's our own. Indian built. No, we do want that, don't we? That's on. That's okay. That's okay. That's fine. That's okay. Great, great. Go for it. Go for it. Our 1936 destroyer hull, which is this one. We'll put it up the list a little bit and put everything in there. Very nice. And it wants to go into... Let's just get this on so we can see. The Dominion of India Reserve Fleet 2. We're going to put those in there. And also, you need to get in there and train. Excellent. Okay, we'll get them training up. These dudes are doing some great work defending our convoys. So that's coming on. Now we can go over and cancel the license production with the UK. Which should be managed license production. So does not show the one that we've got. Show active licenses. Do we cancel it? Yes. Okay. Send. Ah, okay. It works like that. Right. So it's like an ongoing thing. So we get our factory back. So whether that was, really necessary, I don't know. But we're building our own submarines, which I think just submarines? No, we're building our own destroyers. They're not meant to be submersible. We're okay for industry. That would be nice. There's no modules on the ships which pertain to radar and stuff now. We're going to need that. I'm sure it's on the air breakthrough. They have it now. We're going to find out real soon anyway. Oh god, we are behind with this, and I could definitely do with an increase to artillery. Let's put that on there. So many things. It's definitely because of our lack of research slots and starting with nothing research, we definitely feel like we're behind with things. Anyway, we have, for the time being, contained the threat. The Allies are advancing up here, so they haven't lost British Malaya, which is excellent. Huge source of rubber there for Britain. Our dudes there are coming up to being fully trained, which is great. They'll be able to hold the line. And the ones that we're interested in, these are almost ready. We're going to go like this. Everything in there. Attack order like this. We're going to go straight down, ignoring those guys. Just make sure that we delete that so they don't end up running back to Calcutta. So here we go. The counterattack begins. Non-aggression pact from Yunnan. Yeah, let's agree to that. Only where we can get strategic cut-offs. Of course, if we make it through there, we might be able to sweep up the country. Who knows? So we've got the divisions in. They're going to see everything piling up. Now, what we want is to move the air attack to supporting this. So we've got the 31. These guys have got a real tough job ahead of them, but they need to be on there. And we actually also, I would like 100 fighters, please, over onto that one. Just to make sure. They're going to cover the same area, obviously, but this is to make sure that they get some support going forwards. Right then, all we need to do is wait for these chaps to regain their composure. And I'm going to send 10 divisions straight into this section here, cutting off those two. And then we're going to try and break out. It's tempting to go right now. There are faction members justifying war goals. United Kingdom is justifying against Vichy France and United States. Okay. We kind of expected that, so that's a thing. The only Vichy France one I'm kind of worried about is this. But I mean, they should get pounced on pretty quickly. We're going to trust the Allies to actually do that. This was the one I was concerned about. But we'll see. I mean, I've got some troops on the border there to try and hold that. So let's assume that we're going to be okay. Now then, I think we're going to decipher Japan. It's not going to take that long, actually. So they don't have their cipher defense built up too high. Interesting. Are we good to go? Everything's going to go in here. Are we ready? 3, 2, 1. Bang! This will give the bastards a shock. Wow. Oh my god, look at the defense on that. We're not going through that. We are winding them down. We do have reserves. We'll throw in, make sure we've got stuff. I don't think we're going to make any headway at all on that one. Nope, that's not going in. That's an insane. Mind you, their defense has dropped. And now we're winning. Okay. We've just wound them. We've just worn them down. As simple as that. As long as the reserves come in, I think we can get the breakthrough there. Oh, they've brought reinforcements in. I think that's probably going to be the end of that, isn't it? Because our divisions are in no state to really continue that push. And then we've got stuff trying to break out. That's fine. I don't mind that. I think we're going to have to call a... Oh, are we? Are we? Are we? Are we? It's going to be close. We have the advanced radio. That's of instant benefit, which is nice. I mean, basically, we're just in a shit state here. We're just a weak nation at the moment with not a huge amount that we can really do. Have we got the stuff to do this? Yeah, we have. Okay, what we would like to do then is get... We do want the better airframes. It's 1942. We do need this, and we can afford to build it. So let's crack on. Throw the guys in. It's gonna go. It's gonna go. It's... Oh, it's almost gone. Just keep those guys tied up there until we get them cut off. That's the most important thing. Then we can go in and make sure that we get some support going in there. We just need to burst those. So I don't think there's going to be any epic breakthrough. But that's... Oh, is there? Can we go in there? We're going to go around them. Excellent. Let's make sure this is a nice short front line. Now let's see if we can actually... We're being instantly attacked, which is cool. If I can cut them off somewhere. Belgium has capitulated. What? Wait, what? Did we have a... I think we must have had an invasion. Totally missed that. Non-aggression pact. Yeah, we're not going to war with China. Not if we can help it. Right, free military factories. The towed anti-air is always going to be behind. The planes are struggling. It's just... I mean, is there anything that we're not struggling for? Let's be honest. Oh, hang on. We're going to run out of convoys if I don't change that. I'm going to put one more on there. It doubles up as our anti-tank. So we've made a bit of a hole. The best thing we've kind of done is just extended their line a little bit. Let's make their line super long, so it's going to be harder for them to actually hold it. Should we go sneaking down to Bangkok, in fact? All right, let's bring in the second army. And let's put a line in like that. And then the red army that we've got. Yeah, everyone on there, please, guys. I need to actually delete that line now. And the red one, we're going to instantly go like that. And start. Let's get things moving. If the enemy want to advance, I don't mind that because we're going to meet them with these guys coming forwards. And it gives us more space to then get behind them and around them. So, nope, don't do that. Don't push there. Push there. Definitely push there. We've got more guys coming in. Nice, more divisions. Who needs it? More onto the front line, please. They will train up as they come along. So our dockyards, we're going to go all on destroyers.